Hello, and welcome to the video. I'm going to be talking about something that maybe seems a bit stupid or silly to some people. We'll see. I started implementing this new topic, no, sorry, habit kind of, in my not everything in my day, but in some things. And when I say this word, it's going to sound a bit crazy. I know. I was skeptical too at first. That's why I started watching more videos about this. And if you're anything like me, I definitely think that it can have some positive effect on your life in many aspects. I'm going to be giving some examples from my own life, okay? Retardmaxxing. It sounds a bit vulgar, a bit offensive, I'll admit it. And of course, the YouTube creator that I watch talk about this, I don't agree with everything that he says, of course. I am very easily manipulated. So when someone sounds convincing, I have a habit of taking their opinions and what they say and making it my own opinions and thoughts. And thoughts is something that I want to talk a lot about, mostly in this video. So I used to worry a lot, and I still worry about many different things. I have many thoughts. I overthink the most stupid, simple things. And it's everything, really, in my life. I'll give you an example. Before recording this video, I was like, God damn it, I saw a video about something else, not this that we're talking about. I really was like, God damn, this is unbelievable. I really want to record a video talking about this. But then I was like, oh, no one is going to want to watch it. I'm just sitting in my mom's little living room. It's messy everywhere, you know. It's like, why am I thinking that? Okay? If no one is watching my videos, what do I really have to lose? Not really anything. I average probably like 10, 20 views and no comments on my videos, so it's kind of just like screaming into an empty void. But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know? Because if that's true, no one watches the videos. Why am I worried about that? Why am I worried about what it looks like in the videos? Why do I worry about, oh, I'm going to look like a huge nerd wearing glasses because I started wearing contacts again a lot. So it looks really weird to me when I have glasses on and I'm like, fuck, man. Someone's going to say, like, look at this nerdy ass dude. Comment that, by the way, if you made it this far. But my point is just I am worrying about a lot of things that I don't need to worry about because if I'm thinking, okay, no one's going to see this video anyways, why am I worried then about what I look like? Does that make sense? No. Another example from work, actually, and I started talking about retard maxing with one of my colleagues. I just got a new job like a bit more than a month ago. Do I like this job? Honestly, I don't really know. Honestly, I think a lot of people at my new job, they either have been retard maxing for quite a while or they are maybe just born challenged. But maybe that's not a bad thing. What I'm saying is, I don't consider myself intellectual, really, not at all. I would probably think I'm like average, you know, IQ, which I've at times have been a bit ashamed about because I think I have some friends that really like to have these deeper conversational, like, oh, I'm so smart, I took this test, man. I'm probably like 180 IQ, dude. Like, yeah, you're 180 IQ, but you can't do the simplest things in life. But that makes me feel bad, of course, because they're like talking a lot about complex topics or matters, and I feel like I have nothing to contribute with in these conversations, and of course that makes me feel bad about myself. But you know, my point just is, I think we don't need to overcomplicate things in life. I'll give an example. You know, there's a lot of guys that consider themselves highly intellectual, yet they can't grasp the fact that they can't get a girlfriend or no girls are interested in them and they're very interested in them. They are overcomplicating a simple thing that we've been doing for millennials. I'm gonna stop using the word thinking unless it's in a negative way, actually. So I don't want to sit and think because I don't know how long humans have been around. I could Google it. That doesn't really require thinking. But I decided I wanted to do this video without prep. Let's say 10,000 years, 30,000 years humans have been around, Homo sapiens. Who cares? It's not important. My point is that 30,000 years ago, you know, men and women were attracted to each other. We've naturally been drawn to each other and they had sex. How do we know this? We know this because you and I, we're here now, and we are literally a byproduct of the sex. The woman gets pregnant and then a baby is born. And that eventually led to you and me sitting here watching this video and me recording it in that case. But my point is that this human ritual of, being attracted and seeking a partner, at least someone to be sexually active with, have been going on for tens of thousands of years. And there are more and more men these days that feel like women are not interested in them, and that's mainly, maybe it's not their fault entirely. The women have also been overcomplicating things, making more thoughts, more thinking, like, am I really interested in men? Like, then feminism starts, all of these political things, a lot of thinking involved once again, and what have it led to? It have led to a lot of humans not even being able to do the simple thing of finding a spouse, finding someone to spend time with, because we are all so fed up and invested with, having these long, heated conversations, a lot of hatred and negative thinking about each other. And like, men are the issue, women are the issue. Once again, a lot of thinking is involved. And what does it lead to? A lot of negative things. So my point just is that sometimes you just need to simplify things, and you need to try and find someone else that wants things to be simple, Say things like you want it to. Stop filtering yourself. Just, hey, there's a pretty girl. She's pretty hot. I'm interested in her. Just go up and talk to her. If she likes things being simple, she's probably going to be like, hey, that's pretty cool. That guy had the confidence to just walk up. But you don't have to complicate it like that. You don't have to like, oh yeah, I'm confident, I'll just walk up. Stop it. You're already overthinking, complicating things that are simple. You see something you like, you take your shot, Of course, I'm not advocating for, sorry. It's because I watched the video where the guy, he was, well, almost advocating for, forcefully. Yeah. I'm not advocating, of course, uh, of making anyone uncomfortable or, keep on, pushing yourself onto someone that clearly does not want to talk to you or interact with you. I'm just saying, stop overcomplicating it. Try talking to this person, this girl, or whatever you're interested in. If they say no, you move on. You don't have to feel bad about it. Just move on and stop overcomplicating it. But anyways, I went on a ramble for quite a bit. I was talking about I've been talking about retardmaxxing with one of my colleagues, and it's a person I haven't known for a while because I just got the job, as I said. And I think he's like a retard max enjoyer because, he thinks it's funny. And he's just basically saying, well, you can't really do anything wrong. And I mean, because I'm the new guy, so if I do something wrong, it's because someone haven't taught me or shown me how to do something the right way, right? So in that case, he's kind of right. You don't need to, because a lot of the times I'll ask him, like, Lucas, am I doing this right? Is it really this simple? I just have to do this and this and this and this, and then that's it. I don't have to do anything else. And he's just trying to tell me in like a nice way, yeah, mass, relax. You can't do anything wrong. Just retard max it, basically, right? And he's right. And that's why I can how do I say this? I don't know. I can stand being at this new job. I think because of this guy that uh, gets me, and it's not even about retard maxing. It's just he just gets me kind of. I feel like no gay, of course. I have a girlfriend, so no homo. But no, it's just I'm a bit sad because this guy, he's going to be leaving, and he's going to be part time or not there during the day. And yeah, it's going to be sad for me, man. Anyways, my point was just, I've been retard maxing at work, and basically that just means, start doing things. You don't even have to, like, he takes it to an extreme, the guy have, and he's saying, like, if you're trying to retard max, you're doing it wrong, but basically it's just trying to say stop thinking so much. Another thing I wanted to touch briefly on is, with AI evolving and all this, like the chatbots, what are AI currently like evolving in? What are they like doing great in? There's not like any crazy robots walking around the streets right now. Look out your window. Are there some AI walking around in the road right now? No. It's because the AI, they are striving in the mental computation. So thinking, so to speak. So actually, if you are a think enjoyer instead of a retard max enjoyer, you are going to be replaced before the retard maxer. To put it in a more humane, socially acceptable way, things that are simple, that needs to, I can take my hand and I can pick up this Coca-Cola can and have a sip. Is there any AI that can do that? No. My point is, right now, AI is contaminated in like this box, the physical box of a server, a computer, and they can't escape that. So they are going to take your jobs, they're going to steal everything from you if you are an overcomplicator. But if you are a simple man, which I'm striving to become more and more, just enjoy life. Another thing I'm worrying about, can I have a can of Coca-Cola? Can I eat bacon? It's unhealthy. Oh no. I can't do it. There's nothing wrong, guys, with wanting to live more healthy, living longer, longevity. That is okay. But if you're worrying every single day about, can I eat a slice of bacon? Can I eat this snack? Can I have a sip of this Coca-Cola? If you're constantly stressing yourself with that mental overthinking, do you think that that is better opposed to just trying to have fun and enjoy life? It's probably gonna it's probably gonna make you live like less and more unhealthy because of the mental clutter and like stress you're just pushing upon your brain. Just relax and have fun. I do the same. I'm no better, but I'm attempting. I am at least enlightened at this point, flushing out. I don't need to have these negative thoughts in my head. And something that really worried me was, okay, so you're advocating for not having thoughts. Well, in a sense, maybe, yeah, but having thoughts and being like aware, conscious that you are alive. I'm living, I'm mass, I'm in Denmark right now, I'm 30 years old, I'm a man, you know. I'm aware of that. I know I'm going to die one day, and that scares the shit out of me. But that means that I'm conscious. I have a conscious mind. Am I having thoughts in my head as I'm saying that right now? No. I still have thoughts from time to time, but I'm just trying to tell you that having a lot of thoughts and being conscious, it's not the same thing. And that's something that scared me a lot in the beginning, like because you're kind of like making this imagination that if you don't have thoughts, you're just some Python loop that's running around like a zombie in this physical form of a body, and there's no one home in your brain. But that's not true. That is not true. You can still live a happy, fulfilling life. Okay? So don't worry too much. If you're an overthinker like me, I would definitely try and, watch some of these retard maxing videos. Maybe it's too much for you. Watch a video like this or like some other videos about having more meaningful, humane interactions. We are social creatures. We want to talk to each other. We want to meet each other. We are not supposed to just sit in a living room and have these dark, deep, negative thoughts about ourselves. We're really not, okay? So, retard max it. Live a more simple life if you're not happy. If you're happy, don't listen to a word of what I'm saying. Just keep living your life. This video is more for you if you are someone like me that has a lot of worrying constantly about the stupidest things that you don't need to worry about, or you're overthinking, you're overcomplicating things that are actually simple. Okay? So if you think I'm an idiot, that's fine. But if you think, hey, maybe that's valid. Maybe I should try not worrying so much about these small, insignificant things that I'm stressing out so much about, and I don't need to. Maybe just doing and simplifying things a little bit once in a while is okay because I can feel that something is wrong and I'm not happy. Then maybe I should try this out. And with trying it out, I just want to say just go for it. Once again, stop overcomplicating. I can't give you a step to step, and I really like this. I need written instructions. How do I do this? I can't give you that. Okay? No one's given me that either. Am I doing it right? I don't know. I'm just doing, man. Who am I to tell myself or you that you are not doing this thing right? If you can tell that it's having a positive impact on your life, then you're doing it right. Do you feel less worried? Do you feel less stressed? Do you have less negative thoughts? Then you are on the right track. Okay? Stay safe, retard max it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.